Hi, I'm Andrea and welcome to Productive C#. In this video, I'm going to show you my solution of day 2 of Advent of Code 2021. Let's have a look at the problem. The input is a series of commands that describe how the submarine is going to move. So forward is going to increase the horizontal position of the submarine, and down and up is going to change the depth by X units. Okay, so the submarine can go forward or can go up and down in depth. What we want is to determine the final horizontal position and the final depth, and then multiply the two, and that's going to be the result of the problem. Okay, let's go back in the code. The input is saved in day2.txt. What I'm doing is just splitting it in two. So I'm going to get an array of two strings. The first value is the name of the command, and the second value is the value, basically, that actually parsed and put into an int. And then I save everything into a list of commands, and this is a list of tuples where the first element is the name and the second element is the value. Okay, let's have a look at the solution of the first part of the problem. So I'm creating a variable horizontal position and a variable depth. I'm looping through the commands. I'm using the tuple deconstructions syntax in order to get the name and the value of each command. And then what I do is simply updating the value of horizontal position and depth based on the instructions, basically, of the problem. So if the name is forward, I know the horizontal position needs to increase by value. If it's down and up, I know the depth needs to increase and decrease. The most important things to be careful with is that down, in terms of depth, means that the depth increase, while up means that the depth decrease. Okay, this will be a common mistake. And then I do the multiplication of the two values at the end and check that the value match the response. And that's exactly how to solve the problem. Simple for each loop and making sure that you actually update the variables accordingly. Let's have a look at the second part of the problem. Now, it's changing the meaning of the input. So now when you do down, it's increasing the aim, and when you do up, it's decreasing the aim. But now forward, the semantic of forward changes. Forward increases the horizontal position by X still, but also increases the depth by your aim multiplied by the value. Okay. The result is still the multiplication of horizontal position by the final depth. But now we have a different interpretation of the commands. So the solution is exactly the same, is similar, but obviously we need to change how we're going to change the various variables. And we also have aim as an additional extra property to change. Okay, I'm still looping through the commands. Now when I do forward, I'm increasing the horizontal position still by value, but I also increase the depth by the aim by value. And now up and down no longer change the depth, but only change the aim. So down increase the aim and up decrease the aim. And then at the end, I still compare the multiply horizontal position by depth and check that the result corresponds to the result. So that's basically my solution of day 2 of Advent of Code. Simply parsing the input into a list of tuples, and then looping through the commands and update horizontal position, depth, and aim based on the command name. And then at the end, check the result. Thank you very much for watching.